Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Synthwave Hangout, episode 65, if you can believe it. I can't believe there's been 65 of these episodes of me and Dom, as we say, falling down a staircase together for the first half of the show, until thankfully a guest comes on and saves everything. So,
that's wild that they let us do it.
Right. Well, it is interesting that we've never taken a break, is what I was thinking. In 65 episodes, we've never missed a show, except for that one time where I had that family emergency in the middle of the show, but then we made up for it.
That doesn't count. It's been 65 straight weeks of doing this.
We made up for it after. Do you remember the suspect second half show we did in the middle of the week, or a Thursday night, or whatever that was?
Yeah. That's because we were testing out a Saturday. That was when we were getting ready to switch, right?
I don't remember. I thought it was during the week. I thought I hit you up randomly, and I'm like, yo, do you want to just do the second half tonight? And you're like, okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm always down. Yeah, you know that.
Right. Yeah, I still got those ideas that we've been talking about that mini version of the show, on video or whatever, like that stuff we were talking about. So we'll see if something like that comes out. But
maybe.
We have a lot of ideas and not a lot of time. So it's kind of like when you're teenagers, and you're like, we should start like a business. And like, here's right, or start a band or something, and then you're like, just play video games instead.
That's right.
Or whatever. But so anyways, to introduce, like we always do, my name is Dave, also known as Memory Design.
And I am Dominic, also known as Woren, also known as Windows, also known as Dave's, dancing monkey. Muse
is what I thought you would say to that, by the way.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, too good at writing music, right? And then I have this photo of you just on the desk, right? And I look at it, I'm like, tone it down. Don't be better.
Don't be better.
Don't be better. No, man, I'm just joking. But hey, so today we have a very special guest that I'm very excited about. And instead of going on forever like we normally do, I thought we should just get right into introducing both of them. Two people I like very much. And this new duo they've put together is just amazing to me. So would everybody please welcome Spring Break 83. Are you guys there?
Good morning.
Good morning. Is it Adam quit the show? I see in the back chat here. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah, he left.
The solo project by Indigo, Spring Break 83. We're talking right now too.
Yep, that's me. It's just Indigo now. I feel like he's either muted himself or he's gone to go get another coffee.
Right.
I accidentally hit the frickin' mute button again.
Yeah,
hey, there he is. No, I was just gonna
what is going on?
I was just gonna say, how long are you gonna be talking into the mic with it muted before you're like, oh my god?
I just give y'all a silent treatment for like the first hour and a half.
Right. So yeah, so I guess I can let you guys introduce yourselves a little bit. I just introduced the name of this new duo without talking about who's in it and everything. But the question I always ask is, can you describe this new Spring Break 83 duo, the kind of music or anything else that you would like to say about it for anyone who's not familiar?
Who wants to do it?
Yeah, I was just going to say we should have decided this first. Who's going to start talking with a duo, right? You're like, no, you go first.
I mean, for me, well, first of all, 1086, but government name Adam, so y'all can call me Adam. For me, like the whole Spring Break 83 thing is just like, me and Indigo were working together already on and off, and I didn't like the idea of everything just being like, featuring Indigo, because I felt like she was like bigger than a feature. She has free reign on lyrics and stuff when we work together. So I figured like let's just like make it a thing, like where we're kind of like equal parts.
Yeah.
And so that's where it came from.
I guess I'm the same. I'm Indigo, government name Indigo.
By the way, I still love that your actual name is Indigo. It's like when we were interviewing Brandon McCool last week, and that's like his actual name. And I find stuff like that so amazing. So I know for you it's just your name, but for me, I've always been really happy with that. That's a thing. Sorry to interrupt you.
Shout out to my parents for calling me Indigo and manifesting my music career.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I guess Spring Break.
They knew what they were doing.
Right.
100%. I think I was actually named after the Indigo Girls. Well, there's many stories, but yeah. Spring Break 83 is pretty much like 1086 plus Indigo. We have like equal parts to the music, and yeah, it's a bit of both of us.
Yeah, I've been a fan and friends with you for, it's been over a year, I think, at this point, Indigo. And I didn't know you were doing this. I think I heard from Dan originally that, this new project is coming out with Indigo. And I was like, oh, great. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And then with the music that you were making, Adam, that first single that came out, I was blown away by how great it was. The Sunsets of Summer single, the first one. That's the first one I heard. I know you did this, the thing with Rogue Effects, but the way I describe this song to people is, to me, it makes me feel like this was from a 80s movie soundtrack that I can't remember the name of. Like it makes me feel this like warm, nostalgic feeling. It's really hooky and catchy, and it's just like I have this memory that doesn't exist where I'm like, what movie was this from? This is like the perfect ending scene or whatever from the movie, and maybe this is just the way my brain works, but I was instantly hooked on that, and then this new one that's come out is pretty great as well, which we'll hear later. But yeah, that I was very happy when you guys got together for this project. It's literally one of my favorite sounds that's come out recently.
Yeah, so that you actually summed it up pretty good, because when I make music, I make it. It all starts with like a visual, like what am I trying to visually feel right now, and this like the Spring Break '83 name that came together, I think, forever ago when me and Indigo were talking about the name or the sound or what we were going for. It was kind of like we started throwing together names of beaches, because we wanted to name a lot of our songs like after beaches, because we want that vibe.
Yeah,
like we want to put you there, and then the rest of it's up for interpretation. But
it works.
That's the whole goal of it. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm glad I said that then. You never know when you say what someone's music sounds like. Like the joke with me and Dom always is he doesn't like if somebody goes to him and he's like, I love your music. It reminds me of like video game music. Like that really bothers me.
Yeah, it drives me crazy. I hate it.
But like, so I'm always a little bit worried if I go to an artist, I'm like, it reminds me of like a movie soundtrack type thing. And they're like, I hate movie soundtracks or something. I'm like, anyways, moving on, what's your favorite cereal? Or something like that. But no, like there's something about this whole first part isn't just going to be me gushing and acting ridiculous, but
it will be.
Keep making us feel good.
You're like, it's fine, just keep going.
He's literally buttering you guys up. Don't worry.
No, Adam, there's something about. I'm going to describe this poorly, so hopefully we can put this together. There's something about I don't know if it's the synths you use, the way that you mix or something, but the sound to me sounds a little bit different than like everything else in the scene. I don't know if that's describing it right. I don't know. I don't know what you're using or whatnot, but it instantly like it tickles this like nostalgia vibe in me, which I know a lot of us like in this scene. And so what do you use stuff that is like the same in a lot of your tracks? Is it analog stuff? Is it plugins? Like, what do you have going on? What is this magic that you're producing for me, anyways?
I use the ability of not knowing how to properly mix.
Perfect. Hey,
like,
me too.
And it's a joke. It's kind of a joke, but I'm being super serious because, oh man, I was talking to another guy that's in the music industry about this the other day. Everything's so clean at the top level. Yeah. Everything's so clean. The kick pops through, the bass has its own spot, the highs, the mids, all that stuff is so clean, so mixed so well. And like, that's great and all, and I wish I could mix like that. I don't think I could do that to save my life. But I also kind of enjoy that a little bit of muddiness to my mix and a lot of space. And so I think that's probably what you're hearing, is that everything just tends to be in a really big room together.
Yes.
And I think that's what my ears are drawn to.
I think we're 2 for 2 here with me describing something somewhat accurately. So this is the best show we've ever done, I guess. So go ahead, Dom.
The best show. I was gonna say. I think the secret is that none of us know what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And it's to taste. You're mixing everything to taste, and I think that's what we've been able to do.
That's where Indigo pops in, and she's like, "Well, some of us have some idea what we're doing."
Well, like Indigo,
I have no idea what I'm doing.
But she loves stacking vocals. I love stacking vocals. So when she stacks vocals and harmonizes, that allows me to give it like that even bigger sound, which I've never had to ask for.
Oh my god!
She like right away did it, so I was like, oh god, this is like a match made in heaven.
I love that too. I have this song with Indigo, and I think you sent over 13 vocal stems. Does that sound right?
Probably.
And
yeah.
the effect that this produces is so full, and I love the sound so much, but it also gives you the ability to like take some of it out, in like the verse, and then bring it back in the refrain, and do all sorts of really fun, amazing stuff. So I was blown away when I received that from you. And I assume, Adam, you were kind of, when you first started working with her, the same kind of thing, like, oh, here's my tracks, and it's just this like giant Google Drive folder or whatever full of like the most amazing
there's more
stuff.
vocal stems than there are like actual
actual instruments. Right.
Yeah, I think I scare some people, but I just go crazy, and then I tell them, oh, you have complete creative freedom. You can delete as much as you want. You can ask me for more. But yeah, usually it's like 10 to 18 tracks. I just go
that's awesome.
insane.
You're like the vocal version of my buddy Shred Kruger.
Oh yeah, does he send multiple?
Oh, he'll send if you let him, he'll send like a whole stack of stems with guitars, and it's awesome. It gives you a lot to work with.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
So is that kind of the vibe, Adam? Like do you just get like this like treasure trove of amazing Indigo stuff, and you're like, all right, time to fit it all in?
Yeah, and I would say out of all the stuff we've worked on together so far, I don't think I may have rearranged like something to another spot, but I don't think I've ever even left any of her stems out.
Yeah.
Like that's how I'm just like, okay, cool. Like this is the vision she had for it. So, I mean, and it's a 50-50, songwriting situation. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I think
it's always worked out.
The show, I think, is going to be very positive Indigo focused. So you can just sit back and delegate. So you'd be like, all right,
did you call me? No,
all right, Dom. Now it's your turn to say something nice about the vocals.
I love it.
All right.
I'll just sit here trying to wake up as the love comes in.
Right. Yeah, and that's something else. It's now 5 a.m. for 5:30, right? Almost by you, which
almost 5:30.
I can't say how much I appreciate you getting up so early for this show. That is so amazing.
You can't say that I'm not dedicated to this duo.
No, you definitely are.
I mean, it also helps that we're like super cool. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
that's why, right.
we know the duo thing is all a cover for really just wanting to hang out. I get it.
100%. I've been wanting to hang out with you guys for ages.
Well, that's nice of Adam to play along with the joke.
You're just gonna create like 5 different bands now, and then try to get like the show.
Right. That's right. Every time we have a new band on, Indigo is suddenly the singer of the band. Hey guys, I'm back. How are you?
I'm back. I'm here.
To do one where you sing in your Kiwi accent.
Oh, there you go.
No.
You said it.
There it is.
No, because I sent Adam a video, I think last week or something, with our Can't Stop Thinking of You song, and it's not good.
It turned into a slur.
It turned into a slur.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, that's one of those things where like you say that and I'm like, I don't believe you because I'm trying to encourage you to prove it to me so I can see it, myself.
You know that C word we were talking about earlier?
Yes.
Making sure we don't say it online. Yeah, well, it sounded like she was calling me that. She's like, C word, stop. Can't stop thinking of you or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. I was offended and like bedazzled at the same time.
Calvin?
Yeah, right.
Dude, wow.
You're like, I was playing in the middle of a church and it was a bad choice, I guess, to do that, right? No, but that is.
I try not to call people Calvin.
Right.
I mean? It's very tough.
I always do this, by the way, where like I'm like thirsty and I like say something and take a drink right at the point where like the sentence has stopped and no one's talking. This is like the key thing on the Synthwave Hangout. My timing is always totally perfect.
Well, no, that's not. I also like to leave dead air sometimes because it drives Dave crazy.
No, it does not drive me crazy.
It does. No, it does.
Look,
it really does.
We planned the argument for the middle of the show, not in the intro.
Like
what are you doing?
Three hairs from his head fell out right when that happened.
Well, that's already happening,
Dude,
man. Don't worry.
I want you two to have a staring contest right now. Okay.
Oh, we are.
Ready?
We're on camera all the time, just staring at each other.
I'm literally naked. Don't worry.
Right. We're just writing threats to each other on a tiny whiteboard, showing each other.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
So
That's good.
so for people that have been listening to the show, we switched it up a little bit. The way we used to do these blocks is we do like this talking, and then we do like a block of 3 of what's new on RetroSynth, talk, another block, and then the last 2 with the guest. And I found that we were kind of rushing at the end, which I don't want to do because I think it's kind of unfair for you guys. So we're switching it up a bit. We're going to do a block, come back and talk, and then get right into the stuff you guys have been doing. So just for anybody, if I know some people who watch these kind of shows, they know when certain things are coming on and they're like, oh, I'll go do stuff and leave the stream on and come back later. So if that is what you do, it's going to be on a little bit earlier than expected. Well, I had 2 planned things this episode, Dom. This is a unique show. This is a unique show. We normally have nothing planned except for like knowing the guests and their music and that kind of a thing. So that's the only PSA I got, Dom. All right, go ahead. You can continue the interview. I'm going to lean back.
That's all I got. I have nothing going on right now. I'm just working on some tracks and stuff, other than that. So,
yeah.
People are leaving comments in the live chat.
Yeah, here's what happens that I always feel bad about. I've seen a bunch of people that like artists that I love coming in the chat and saying stuff, and if I focus on the chat for 1 second, I lose track of everything that you've said.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I'm the same way.
And so for everybody who's just come in, I appreciate you being here and everything. And thanks, and we'll be chatting it up in a bit. But so we're going to move on in a minute to the next block, but I'm just curious. So you just released this song. You have other stuff going on, right? Like stuff in the hopper that you're working on, I'm sure, right now.
So yeah, we have a bunch. It's like a bunch of drafts.
Yeah.
I think we have like 1 or 2 songs that we can release, and then we have other ideas. It's not like an abundance of them, but
yeah,
I think we have enough to where if we took, I don't know, 5 or 6 months, we could probably have 6 to 8 songs.
Wow.
And actually release those, which is really what I want to do. So.
Are you planning on doing like some sort of EP eventually, or is it just going to do the singles route for now? Do you know?
Well, I would like to. Now, I haven't talked to Indigo. Can tell me to shut the hell up right now. She wants to, but
she can't use all her favorite words. She can't tell you that properly.
I personally would like to work towards at least time-wise, total time on the record. I would like to get like an LP out there.
Oh, wow. I mean, I would love that. So I think it's a great idea. Is this your understanding, Indigo? Do we want to have a big session right now on the big disagreement?
And I'd love to do like physical CDs or something.
Yeah.
Or just, yeah.
Yeah, I've always said
I'm in the same boat.
With the, with the on-demand vinyl that's out now, I've always made this joke with some artists where I'm like, what if I just made my own like Elastic Stage or other company store where it's just Dave's favorite music that was never put on vinyl? Would I have permission to put your album on vinyl, just for me to buy, like that kind of thing? So if you don't do a vinyl or something, maybe we'll talk about that, because I'm a big vinyl collector.
Own personalized one.
Yeah, my own personalized one. I just put it on an AI song where it's just a dedication to me and how great I am at the end of every single record. I'm like, wow, Indigo, you're so nice. Adam, you shouldn't have. Or something like that.
You don't need AI for that. We'll do that for you.
Oh, see, that's so good.
See, there we go. I told you being nice would pay off one day,
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Now you can go back to being an asshole.
Right. Right. That's it. I've hit my limit. I'm finally free.
Yeah. Peak nice is done. You know what I mean?
Peak nice. Yo, that's a great Vaporwave album name, by the way. Peak nice. There you go.
Yeah, that is a good one. We're saving that.
That's
we're
it.
Saving.
Featuring Indigo in 1086. Done. All right. So
right.
Scrap this whole Spring Break 83 thing. I think it's run its course. This is the direction forward, I think, now for all of us.
Peak niceness is the name of the
nice.
band now.
Right. So
I'm actually going to do I would like to do a folk project with a heavy banjo, and then have Indigo do the vocals for that.
Ooh.
That's exactly what the idea was. That's crazy.
Right.
Just Deliverance, like to 11.
Yeah.
Right, Deliverance Wave. Let's get it going.
I look just like that guy anyways from that movie.
Right. Yeah, I can see him on the camera. He's holding the whiteboard, drawing all sorts of weird imagery. What is that you're drawing on? Oh, okay. Never mind.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't know. It's a canoe.
It's a canoe, right? I was hoping you'd pick up something from this. But anyways, if you guys got nothing else right now, let's move on to the first block, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about the songs you brought and some other stuff about the duo. All right, is that cool with everyone?
No.
Yeah.
Great. I always ask, and I don't know why. I should just say it's time to move on.
You're the host of the show. Just do what you want.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm
Okay,
in,
you just gotta lay it down, dude.
when I'm in this role doing this right now, I kind of lose that I'm like doing a show and I'm just enjoying the conversation. And so I feel like we're at a table and I'm like, all right, everyone, so we're going to stop the conversation. I'm going to play a bunch of stuff on the jukebox right now. Is that okay if everyone just shuts up for like 12 minutes?
He doesn't know what to do with his hands.
Right. They're just waving in the air like one of those like, inflatable air things. So tube air
wacky
things.
inflatable flailing arm tube man.
Right, exactly.
Ricky Bobby.
Right.
Yeah, Ricky, that's exactly what I was
Right,
yes,
right.
thank you.
So, all right. So we are moving on now. I've tuned back into that I'm hosting the show. And so mute your mics and we'll be back right after these 3 songs. So talk to you in a
You
little bit.
remembered who he was.
I did.
Later, bud.
Later.
this cigarette won't light itself. Well, I'm lost in thoughts of you. So I burn to the filter. Yeah, I burn to the filter. So stay with me for one more night. Then go and let the daylight draw your line. Well, I know it hurts you just as much as me, but stay with me. Stay with me. These glasses won't refill themselves. Yeah, my tears don't taste as sweet as they do when I need you. As they do when I need you. And you say it's the end. Why does it have to end? But you say it's the end. Why can't we just pretend? But I'm not ready yet. No, I'm not ready yet. But I'm not ready yet. No, I'm not ready yet. Stay with me for one more night. Then go and let the daylight draw your line. Well, I know it hurts you just as much as me, but stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me for one more night. Then go and let the daylight draw your line. Well, I know it hurts you just as much as me, but stay with me. Stay with me.
And we are back. And Dom, I hope you always stay with me. That's right.
What?
I ruined the end of your song for you on purpose
Yeah, I've never heard it before. It's
because
fine.
because it's nothing but love. No, man, I love that song. I'm glad
When I was
we had
writing
on.
when I was writing that song, dude, it's like it was one of those things where I was like, I wonder if somebody can do vocals for it, and then I sent it over to Gemini, and he just slays. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I guess now this is for real.
Right, right. Now I have to do something. Oh my God, what do I do?
Right. It was so good. I'm like, all right, I gotta hit up Shred. I'm like, you gotta do something. And then Tholos, I was like, dude, do you want to add some stuff to this?
Yeah, he just sprinkled his little dust on it. He was like, better song.
Well, he did the final mix and master on it, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indigo and Adam, are you guys still there?
Hello.
They're
Yeah,
finishing the track, bro.
Right, they're finishing the track.
I was enjoying myself.
Yeah, that it's funny. Like whenever I play that track, I feel like I end up just talking to you about how much I like it, Dom, and the guests are just like, anyways, so what's going on?
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, my bad. So in this next block coming up, we have the first we decided to do a block of 4 this time because we have like 2 officially released songs by Spring Break 83, and then we have 2 kind of like, I don't know what you'd call them, like before it became official. Is that the way you'd say it? I guess.
Yeah.
The making of the band, if you will.
Yeah, because the like, what's the deal with the? It's hard to figure out the order on this Rogue Effects situation. It's like he's the first person listed on the thing, but it's also a remix he did. Or what's that? How does this?
Yeah.
What is the song?
So, yeah, so me and Indigo did that "Can't Stop" song.
Okay.
And he just remixed that. So ours, yeah, that's a remix of a song we had previously done.
Well, where is the original "Can't Stop"? I've only heard the remix.
Oh.
I mean,
That's-
Spotify. I don't.
Oh, so it's not on Bandcamp, right?
I don't know. It might be. Well, again, like Bandcamp for me is like, it's like the kid I have, but the kid I don't pay attention to.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Just like my kids. That's
Right,
fine.
exactly. So I have that remix to play. Is that okay, or do you want me to try and grab the original?
Let's see.
Unless you guys can send it to me.
I can look at it, see if it's on there. It's not on there. But I can probably send it to you here in a little bit.
Cool. Well, send it to me sooner than later because it's up on the next block. So, but yeah.
All right. Then I'm gonna dip out real quick so you guys can interrogate Indigo,
Okay.
and I'll try
Oh,
to get
perfect.
Oh no.
I've been waiting
oh,
to do
no.
that.
that. Said, oh no.
All right.
Oh man.
All right.
I have a whole litany of questions.
Right. Okay. So,
right, hit me.
do you want to get into the music theory test first, Dom, or should we? What do you want to do?
So bonus points if you can answer this in Spanish.
Right. No.
I have nothing prepared. No, I just I've always enjoyed your voice. By the way, I'm just gonna say that I'm actually a fan, and I'm not gonna geek out, but I just wanted to let you know this is actually pretty cool that I get to chat with you today. So
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, I have been wanting to chat to you guys for ages, but it used to be at 3 a.m. for me, which is way grosser than 5 a.m.
right,
You know, I think we may have miscalculated that time because this show has been on at the same time since the beginning, and I think I remember
Maybe it
talking
was-
to you, and
it was still early though.
no, but I
for
remember
you.
saying 3 a.m. and I thought it was 3 a.m. too, and then remember we found out it was 5 a.m. when we were doing it this time, and I was
Well,
like,
you
have I?
know, there is this thing called daylight savings that
Oh,
just
right.
That's true.
messes it up completely.
Yeah. I appreciate you bringing that up by that, like that, by the way. In case you haven't heard, no, I'm just totally kidding. No, it's usually me that like is gushing about the people we have on, and so to hear Dom say that, like, oh, I really like you're singing your vocals, that's like a way high compliment, I think.
Well, I haven't. You know what's funny is like I've been meaning to reach out and like chat, and I usually do this, okay? But like I for some reason I was always like I don't know. It just felt like I was gonna be like hey, what's going on? And I was gonna be like this like nerd, and you're gonna be like, who is this dude?
Nah, you should. Like,
No.
I feel like whenever people chat to me, they realize how, I guess, down to earth I really am, and then they're like, oh, she's not scary at all.
No, that is totally true, and it was Sam from Dream Pocket that told me that because when I was earlier in the game, in the scene, I mean, and doing this, like the idea of like working with you or something seemed like impossible. You know what I mean, like that kind of stuff to somebody,
right?
And then Sam was like, no, she's like one of the nicest, coolest people I've ever talked to in music. He's like, just hit her up. She'd be. It's no worries, and I did, and he was right. You are.
Yeah, I was like, I just message her with 8 links from Google Drive. Like,
Right.
Any of these work for you?
Right, and you're like, hello, who are you? And you're like, yeah, I think
It would work though. You'd give me 2 weeks and I'd come back with a bunch of vocals.
Right, you'd come back with 37 stems. You're like, use whatever you want, or don't use anything. I don't care. Just let me
Yeah.
know when it's done.
Watch me melt in my chair.
Right. No, but that I don't know if you're aware of this, but that is kind of the rep in the scene that you have, of being that kind of person. So, at least from people I've talked to. So, and they're totally right. I always say on this show that one of my favorite combos of artists is somebody that is really talented and really chill and cool. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, which is why he hates me. But.
right. That's why Dom and I are exactly half friends. Really talented. Other thing is just out the window.
Friends.
Quarter
Yeah.
friends. That's why we're 1/16th friends. It's a complicated breakdown.
Like 1/100th of a friend.
Right. So I was going to ask both of you guys this, but I'm sure Adam, we'll trust whatever your answer is. I'm just curious about when a duo works together, especially overseas. And I've talked with some other bands that do this, like Arcade Beach. You know, it's like Australia and the UK. And is the workflow that Adam just sends you stuff and then you send vocals back? Do you collaborate on like the writing, or is it really just like you both have your jobs, that kind of a thing?
It's kind of a whatever happens. Like, I guess most of the time, it's really different for each track. Like Sunsets of Summer, Adam sent me an instrumental and was like, I kind of want to go down this vibe. And then I wrote some lyrics and some melody and threw it back at him, and we kind of went back and forth on it. But then with our newest song, Forever Lover, I had a whole fully fledged idea for the song. So I recorded it, really simple piano track, and sent it to him to create the instrumental, and then we built off that. So it's really different each time.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it is amazing the workflow that people develop. I mean, there are some duos, right, where it's literally like it's a completed song, you do the vocals, and then we just combine it, and that's it. But it's cool that you're kind of doing both, and I'm not surprised by that at all because, you know, knowing you and whatnot. But
it's kind of the same with all of my collaborations, like with Turbo Night as well. That's that new song that we did called Take Me. I think he had his own idea and then I had my own idea, and we kind of just merged them together. Yeah. And it worked. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and like, how does it, I know you've done like work with Wolf Club before. Is it kind of similar there too? Is this kind of how you work with everybody?
Yeah, pretty much. There's some artists like Wolf Club that they kind of write the lyrics and the melody, and they just want my vocals on it. But then I'll add my own spin, and I'll add harmonies and ad-libs to make it mine. Right.
Oh, that's the best, by the way. Like when you sent me back those vocals and like with like the harmonies and excuse me, and the little like bits. It when you're not a singer, right? You don't think in the way that I don't think in the way you think is what I'm saying, right? Like I hear like the original melody I had for the song in my head and everything is totally different than what you came up with, and yours is so much better than what mine was gonna be. Because I write everything in kind of like. That's not
always the case.
Well, I write everything in this kind of fail-safe mode, right? Like everybody rejects me, I can't do anything. I've got to like hire somebody or handle this. I got to have everything kind of ready to go mentally, you know, going forward. And it doesn't ever work out like that. But I think it's just paranoia or whatnot. But when you sent that back,
it's paranoia.
When you sent that back, I was just like, oh, this is what somebody that knows what they're doing will do.
It drives me nuts when he talks like this, by the way, because I personally think Dave's an excellent producer.
I'm not down. I'm putting down on myself at all.
No. He thinks he's not great. Okay.
No, I don't. You do this all the time.
This guy thinks he is a great producer, and like it just drives me nuts when he's like, I mean, I'm kind of working on stuff. I'm like, yeah. Okay.
Well, I know at least one song that I think is going to do well on this next album. So
I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. It's such a good song. It gets stuck in my head all the time.
Yeah.
I really appreciate all of you guys, because I personally can't do producing. It just doesn't come naturally to me, but I can do vocals. Yeah. So that's why I collaborate with people all the time, because otherwise it would just be me probably singing a cappella.
But when you're like, you could probably, what am I trying to say? Like being a singer and a musician and that kind of stuff, like, is it that you can't produce because you don't have the ability to like play, or is it that you can't think of the melodies of like what a song would be, or it's just not, you're not wired that way? It's just like singing is where it lands.
I think the whole just finding the right sound and mixing, playing with the EQ, it just doesn't come naturally to me. I did a bachelor's degree at uni, and part of it was a production paper, and I just could not. Well, I mean, I passed it, but it was tricky.
Yeah. So, sorry, I got distracted. Adam just sent me the song. I was listening, but, you know, for some reason.
He gets easily distracted. Don't mind.
No, what's funny about this is, and I don't know if any of you guys have experienced this, like, once I passed 40, my ability to, like, multitask changed significantly. I mean,
we're all much younger. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. Indigo is, I know. Not you and me, though. We're gonna be. No,
I turned 42 this year.
We're gonna be looking for wheelchair ramps pretty soon, brother. So don't worry about that.
Already? I'm building mine.
I'm building yours. But so, So I have to go back, and I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So you were saying that you got what did you get again in uni? What is your degree?
I have a bachelor's degree in popular music performance.
Oh, okay.
So it was a whole
That sounds
lot of,
awesome.
Yeah, it was quite fun. It was like writing and recording music, performing it, a little bit of theory, a little bit of history, but
That's a
good
great
time.
That's great. I should have got something like that. Something that would be relevant to what I'm doing right now. But so
That's
the reason
kind of how I fell into the work with Wolf Club, because I was just looking for whatever opportunity I could, and then I found them online, and
yeah, great opportunity to fall into, by the way. That is
I got so lucky, right?
right.
Yeah, it's like 1 in a million right there. That's pretty great.
Right.
Yeah, I mean they're okay.
Oh, there he is.
You're right. You're okay.
Right, you come back and we're just gushing over Wolf Club and about how great their collabs have been with Windigo. I was gone for 5 minutes. I already have
No, I
that.
actually heard them on. I was watching a movie, and I can't remember it now, but it had Bella Thorne in it, and they had like 4 or 5 songs featured on that soundtrack. It's pretty cool to hear that.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that. You don't remember what it was though, or you do, and I missed it.
I don't. I just remember Bella Thorne was in it.
Right.
Like, she's on the cover, and it's got this like neon thing or whatever.
Right. You're like, I remember Bella Thorne, I remember synthwave music. So you remembered all the most important things in the movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
But Dom, I need to convert this track that I just got from Adam. So you got to take over.
So you want me to leave dead silence while we wait for you?
Yeah, can you just leave dead silence while I...
Can you just give us a play-by-play of everything that you're doing?
So what I'm doing is converting it to MP3, and I am just praying I don't have a window that I've saved open in the part of the screen where the OBS visualizer is going, so it doesn't just pop up in the middle of the stream. So that's where my mind is right now.
Then we'll just turn this into a tutorial.
Yeah.
What?
So then we'll just turn this whole thing into a tutorial.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, hey, when I'm writing and I'm trying to make any kind of track, and specifically vocal tracks and everything, how much of it are you like switching around and rearranging? Because I swear I feel like every time I start to do it, I'm like, I gotta change like a million things now, because I never know what's gonna I'm gonna get when I'm done.
Like you're talking about the like the lyrics that she sends me, the vocals she sends me.
Yeah, because I've had it where I've written something and then they send me back vocals, and I'm like, okay, well now I feel like I gotta restructure this better. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's something you think about beforehand or not now.
No, so Indigo is really good about. I'll send her as much of a completed track as I can. Like sometimes I'll send her one that's really bare bones drums that I'll just add in later. But typically I'll do the arrangement, and once I feel good about the arrangement, I'll send it to her, and then she'll vibe off the arrangement. She'll, sometimes she'll add in little ad libs on the intros or whatever, but she'll hit verse, chorus, verse. She'll do some type of bridge work. So typically, I don't think I've ever. So essentially, whatever arrangement I send her, she builds on top of, and then we run with.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I was gonna say, for me, what I've been doing is I just send the stems, and I'm just rearrange it however you want. I'll do a chorus, and then or not. I'm sorry, not a chorus. I'll do the verse, and then the chorus or whatever, and then I'll send the parts, and then I'm just I don't know how you want to rearrange it, but go for it. So that's what I just didn't know what the process is for other people sometimes, because it's different. I feel for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah, workflow.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up?
No, go ahead. I just have a question about this track, but go on. It's not related.
Okay. No, I was just gonna say that she's been super easy to work with, and it's been very minimal effort in terms of straying away from what we initially throw at each other. So it's just been a good deal.
Excellent. I love when things kind of work out and flow well like that. It makes things, like you said, a lot easier, and it makes things less stressful too.
For sure. So
my question real quick, how is this originally, and this is part of the Synthwave Hangout, doing it live on air, right? What how is this is it set up? Is it 1086 Can't Stop featuring Indigo? Is that how it's done?
Yeah, that's what that track was. I think that's our Is that our first big track we did together, Indigo?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure it's tagged correctly.
And by big, do you mean lengthy? No, I'm just
Right.
Yeah.
It's 45
So
minutes long, is what they haven't told you, right? It's a big.
Well,
epic.
we have 2 other tracks that we had done, and I updated my Ableton, and it reset all my instruments that were on
Oh, no.
previous. Yes. So she like asked me one day, she's like, hey, she's like, remember we have like this track or this track? And I'm like, yeah, about that. I was like, I gotta figure that out again. And so I played with it on or off, but like I can't get the same sound. So they're probably gonna sound completely different than what she had heard when she was recording. But yeah, but this is the first big track we actually like put out together.
Oh, excellent. And now I have the right one on the list. See, aren't you glad that I waited till during the show to ask you this question? I am. This is the way we do it. But no, I have it. Thank you for sending it to me. I don't have any cover art for it, so we're gonna have the standard Winamp Llama cover art for it, which everyone always enjoys.
Say it was either that or it's going to be
the Geovarius thing.
The Geovarius thing.
Yeah,
just put a picture of Bella Thorne over it.
Right, a big picture. Big Bella Thorne picture. Clean Risk, by the way, in the chat said the movie is infamous. Does that sound right to you?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, you could use, I believe he's got a close-up of my face. You could probably just use that.
We should get a very uncomfortable close-up of your face for these situations, Dom. I'm sure artists I would appreciate.
We should have
that.
it at all times.
Right. That's the background of the show. Now, get rid of these visualizers.
Get rid of these visualizers. We'll just have me blinking.
No, it's got to be an animated version of the like Jack Nicholson nodding meme, just repeating indefinitely.
I could do that. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm on it.
If Adam insists, then we'll do that. All right.
Make the shirts.
Right. So, so going into this block, we have got 2 songs that are officially Spring Break '83. We got Sunsets of Summer, and then we end it with the Forever Lover, the new song. In between, we have these 2 like kind of before Spring Break '83 got going, and that's the time where you were thinking, why don't we do this officially, right? Like with these 2 songs we're gonna play.
Yeah. It was like I felt like I was not giving her enough credit by saying like featuring Indigo, if that makes sense.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Because it really was like a 50-50 endeavor.
Yeah, I mean, if I was doing several tracks with a singer like Indigo, I would feel the same way. I'd be like, okay, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? It's like, we're already doing this. Let's just make it official. I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's how I met my wife.
right. Let's just make this official.
Like we're already here, like why not?
But it's crazy too. Like I said, me and you when we were kind of doing like our little briefing last night before getting set up for the show. It's just despite her being way in the freaking future, it's been super easy for us to communicate back and forth. We have like 2 times of the day to where we can shoot things back and forth, and I don't know, it's just been easy.
And she can always tell you what tomorrow is going to be like.
Right.
She's 37 hours ahead.
37 hours. Hey, that's my joke.
37.
That's my joke. And I'm sure no one's ever made that joke to her before. It's you and me, right?
Absolutely not.
You're in the future. So one thing, Indigo, I can say is whenever I've played, Sunsets of Summer on here a few times, and like, I think you've accidentally created like this iconic intro with the like whoa part, whoa that kind of thing.
That's literally how he sings, by the way.
It is immediately recognizable and catchy. It's like somebody just said in the chat that it's an anthem. It is. To me, like when I hear that, it's just immediately there. So that was a great choice. Right.
Yeah.
I love that.
Dude, when I threw her vocals, I didn't listen to her vocals like by themselves. When she sent them to me, so when I pulled them from the drive and dropped them into the track, and that part hit, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even hear the rest of the song yet. I was like, all right, it's gonna be good.
Right. You just stop.
Just loops that part over and over.
Right. You got a 12-inch DJ remix of just that intro for like 37 minutes. No, but Indigo, that I don't know if that came to you or how you decided to do that, but like I said, you hear that, and there's something about it where you're like, was this song made like in my childhood? Why does this sound so familiar? It sounds so okay. I mean, there's something about it. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but excellent work with that.
I appreciate it. I think that was the first thing I came up with the song. I was just listening to the instrumental and just went, ooh, and it built from there.
That sounded exactly like when I impersonated it. Also, by the way,
No, you were like dead on, Dave.
I
gotta
was.
be honest.
Thanks, man. Thanks. You know, everyone says I'm bad, but you keep telling me they're all lying. So I believe you.
I keep telling him, just make a whole album. You'll
Just
be
make a
fine.
whole album. You know, it's funny, not being a confident singer at all, when you have to realize that you're talking to a good singer on a live show with people in the chat, and you're like, oh my God, I'm about to like sing something, it's just over. You're just done, right? And you just come on, you're like, like perfectly.
So I feel when I meet somebody who's like a really accomplished musician, and they're like, "You want to play some music?" I'm like, "No, not with you."
Yeah, not with you.
Not with you. I'm not about to have you come over and play some like classical, whatever, and I'm gonna be over here like, bong, 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 bong.
Is that
Just
why I don't
slapping
get
your
invited
knees.
to karaoke?
Right. I break out the spoons, and I'm like,
Right. That's right. Exactly. See, that's why we work so well together.
"What would you say, Indigo?" I'm so sorry. I was in the middle of making a joke and I cut you off.
I was gonna say, is that why I don't get invited to karaoke?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
dude, I would
that's fair.
I would
That's
throw
fair.
food at you.
Right. Right. You get up there, you're like, I don't know, I dabble. Right. And then you just get up there and just like people like that at
Shames
karaoke.
everybody in the room, and they're like, "Who's next?" Like, no, nobody next.
Right, no one's next, I guess.
I bring tomatoes to bars
Right.
just for people like you.
There you
You
go.
get up on stage and like, nah,
Because you want to help them make a stew. I understand.
No,
Yeah.
that is an excellent review to have, under a track. Like I bring tomatoes to bars for people just like you. Man, we got all sorts of stuff going on this time. But we're a little bit over the time. We should switch over. So let's get into this first, I think we've never done this before, maybe once, but a 4-song block of the combo duo of 1086 and Indigo. So we're going to start off with Sunsets of Summer, end with Forever Lover, and then those two kind of earlier songs are in between. And then if there's stuff you want to add, like afterwards, we can talk about it a little bit more. So here we go. First song is Sunsets of Summer by Spring Break 83. And we are back. I love the chords at the end of that, by the way, at the end of Forever Lover. I don't know, it feels like the song was supposed to end, and then those chords just play it out so perfectly. So I don't know if you just always had that.
What he's saying is that it's too long.
No,
that's what he's saying.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm saying I really like it.
Too long.
I love it. And what was cool about this block, I should have done this in a different way now that I'm thinking about it. You could kind of see like the evolution into Spring Break 83. We did this kind of as a sandwich, but if, we could have started out with Bad Habit, right? And then Can't Stop. And then, we could have done it in this like linear order of you doing like background to kind of duet to, solo, that kind of a thing. It's, so let's go back in time real quick and redo that. But it is cool to see that how it kind of progressed for me, anyways.
Yeah, what's funny on the I think Bad Habit came after. Yeah, Bad Habit came after.
Can't Stop.
Can't Stop. But like I think I don't know, Indigo. Did I just let you listen to that track? I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, I think you were just like, hey, I wrote this song. Listen to it, see what you think. And I was like, can I throw some vocals on that?
Yeah, so she was like, hey, let me get on this real quick.
You're like fine.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Fine.
I kind of like forced myself onto it.
Right. No, isn't that the best though, Adam? If you like show somebody, because we all show each other stuff all the time, and then there's an artist you like or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, do you mind if I add something to this?" And you're like, "Yes." You're like really quick, like right away. If you want, absolutely excellent stuff. What am I trying to say? I've thought about this, since the first time I heard this project, like I said earlier, when Dan from RetroSynth showed it to me. Do you plan on keeping this, like the music you're writing for this project? Does it all have the same kind of energy to it? I love it. The answer for me, yes, would be amazing. So I'm not trying to say you should switch it up, but you know what I'm saying? Like they'll have this cinematic
Let's get things straight
soundtrack vibe to it. Is what I'm saying.
I think so. Yeah, we're really enjoying the vibe that it's going down, and I feel like I don't know myself. I don't know anyone else who sounds the way we do.
Yeah,
so I like how unique we are at the moment.
I agree. That's what I was referring to earlier with the Adam sound that he gets from how he does it. And he said it's just because he doesn't know what's happening. But I think there's something going on there because it is a really cool. I don't know, unique is the wrong word because that often like sounds like I'm trying to suggest something. Like, yeah, you have a really unique mixing style, right?
Yeah, you guys are like, very original.
Right. Like
say it right?
Nobody ever does stuff like this, and you're like, yeah.
Okay.
It's like trying to cook and then you just keep throwing ingredients in there to see if it works.
Yeah.
And then when
I
it
think we
starts
just
to taste
kinda,
good.
Yeah, we go with the flow. We don't like. What is it? I don't know. Never mind. It's too early.
It's too early. Right. We have to have
my brain shut down.
We got to get Indigo coffee breaks here, right? It's like, all right, so Adam and I are going to talk for about 5 minutes now. If you want to,
I need like an IV drip of caffeine.
There you go.
Like going back to our stuff though, in the sound or whatever. It's not it's not music theory. It's not like. When I think of Synthwave, I think of Outrun, almost.
Sure.
Like 2011, 2012, whatever. Yep. And then you have people who they'll have synth bass, like the bass of the song is synth, but they M83, for instance.
Yeah.
Very, very big, very space. I love that sound. I love it. I do like Synthwave. I don't think I can produce that. So what we're doing isn't necessarily music theory and default, Synthwave approach. It's more of a we're writing a feeling.
Sure.
If that makes sense.
It's coming
across.
It's
about a feeling. It's a vibe. It's not really a sound. It's more so. It's like, how does this make me feel?
Yeah.
And if it makes me feel something, I know someone somewhere is going to feel something too, and that's what we put out there.
Well, it worked for me. I'm always afraid because I'm hosting this, right? That every time I say something to like a guest, they're kind of like, oh, sure. Like you say this to everybody or something like that. But I try to be totally honest all the time when I'm talking about these kind of things. And for me, like I said earlier, it just hit so right the first time I heard the first release that I knew about. Anyways, I obviously wasn't familiar with this other stuff.
Speaking to also what you said was, I think that's the number one thing that's important to people like us who make music is that we just want everyone to feel something. Like just feel something when we put something out. Like that's really all it is. Like, and it's such a simple thing that you want, but it's like such a difficult it's such a difficult thing to release, you know what I mean, when you're done with something, to, you know, because it's not yours anymore,
Right.
you know what I mean, once it's gone. So it's like it's a very good feeling when you can have people that feel things.
Well, you can
when they listen.
make a song with a catchy hook that creates, you know, some sort of dopamine release when you hear it or something like that. But when you
Right.
connect a song to like an emotion, those are the things that stick with you. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
That kind of a thing.
Yeah. There's plenty of songs I listen to like where I'll get like goosebumps or something.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, if it's something that, you know, you just hits the right, you know, just tickles the brain the right way.
Right.
Yeah, music has always been a emotion for me. I've loved music for as long as I can remember. I used to just sit in my room instead of going outside and playing, just like turn on like the local radio station, or I would look forward to buying CDs. I just remember like being a kid, Alanis Morissette, You Learn, like that song. I remember feeling something at a very young age, and like it's like ever since then, like every song I've attached to has been because I've like emotionally attached to it. There's I'm not like, oh, this sounds good. Like I'm like, no, this feels good. This is why I like it.
There's songs like
And-
that I like just for like the hook, but it's like a flash in the pan. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
songs that I've been listening to since legitimately like tapes I bought in the 80s, not the actual tapes anymore, but those songs still today because of the emotion it made me feel. And that is extremely important to me as well. So I get that very much. I mean, and I'm right with you. But so as far as I'm looking at the time, we're about half past. What I asked you guys to do for the second block, because you're two artists in your own right, we have 2 songs of each of your stuff. Now Indigo, you know, does music with some other people, so I've got a Wolf Club song and a song from her solo album, and then I've got 2 of yours as well. And I'm glad you were okay with this idea, because we don't often have 2 known people come together as like this cool duo and then come on the show. You know, this has never been done before, I don't think. So this is kind of an experiment. Maybe this is the format going forward if this were to ever happen again.
I don't know about known. Like somebody called me the Neon Love Guy.
There you go.
That's all I've ever been. I was like, I make other music.
That's
So
better
it's,
than that guy, okay? That's better than
Yeah,
that guy. You got one more word in there, friend. That's better than a lot of people. Oh, man. Do you got anything else dumb you want to add real quick before we go? And he's gone. Oh, he might be gone, actually.
It's so wild hearing him not talk.
Maybe he's not, maybe he had to go to the bathroom or something.
No, my children are literally
God.
speaking to me
Right.
right as we're doing this. I apologize.
Adam got so scared he damaged his wrists. He can't play anymore.
If I hit the button, it would have been like, "Hey, Dad."
Right. The whole band is over now. No. All right. So let's move on to this next block with both you guys, and we'll come back right after. First one we have up is "Lost Nights" by Indigo.
I lost myself today in the streets
And we are back. And for me, anyways, I mean, it was my idea, so of course I think this would work for me. But I was thinking, like, you could hear the combo in the first block, and then you hear what these artists are doing individually, and then you're like, oh, okay, I see why they're so good together now. Because it's just like, you know, two great things coming together to make something great in addition, or even better. It depends on, I guess, how you feel about it. But
yeah, I think we've been able to take two worlds and kind of make them equally mixed together in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. So you said what were you saying? You have a thought about that last song or the song before it?
Yeah, Neon Love. So I don't know if I subconsciously wrote that piano melody out of this, but I wrote the song, released it, and like I think it was like a couple years later, I was just driving down the road, listening to my 90s playlist, and Closing Time by Semisonic came on.
Yeah.
And I sat there for a minute, and I was like, holy crap. Did
I
rip off?
Uh-oh.
Did I rip off the riff from Closing Time? And like, I played it back and forth, and I was like, holy shit. Like, if they ever come after me, like, they might have a case.
Well, all right, so we gotta make sure this song gets no more airplay. Take it off, right? You gotta shut it down a little bit. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
edit
like,
it. Don't
it's
worry.
like by far my most streamed song. I'm like, golly.
Well, I will erase this portion of the show so no evidence can be taken from it.
That's right.
No, that's interesting. You know, I always worry about that. Like, if I write something that I really like I really like leads and melodies and stuff in songs, you know, like little catchy little earworm hooks and stuff like that. And I'm just waiting for the day where I'm like, oh, I ripped this off of this, and oh, I'm a fraud. Everything I do is accidentally someone else's already. But, you know, I'm sure a lot of this stuff is unavoidable because, like,
There's 12 notes. I mean,
Right.
there's only 12 notes.
The closing time, you know, the piano part and stuff is not like this obscure part no one could have written, right?
Right.
It's just a very catchy kind of progression and whatnot. So I think you'll be fine. I suspect there's a few other songs out there that have a similar sounding, you know, where you could like connect it to like, oh, this sounds kind of like that song.
Just
so,
a few. Yeah, you know.
like one or two, but
yeah.
I almost ripped myself off last week. I was
Nice.
writing a track for Light Source, and then I realized that most of the lyrics were the same lyrics I gave to you, Dave. Your
Oh,
song.
really?
Oh no!
oh
They
man,
completely changed this.
I like
Is this a
Light
remix?
I like Light Source a lot, and like if I would have heard his song and I've been like, oh no, that's so funny. Well, thanks for catching that, by the way. Although knowing me, I would have just rolled with it and I would have called the song. You know, we would have like somehow made it like a sister song to his or something like that.
Yeah.
We just played off of it if we could. God, that is funny. Wow, believe it or not, we are coming up to the end of our show. And my secret plan of moving the blocks around did not accomplish what I thought it would. It
never changes.
It
No,
never
we always
changes.
run out of time.
I always
It's
run out of
fine.
time. I got to make this playlist like an hour long. And then I did that once. And then I was scrambling to find music. So I don't know, whatever.
I think
There
it
was,
worked out fine.
there was the time that we like really legit tried to have like scheduled blocks, and
Yep.
then it just did not happen. It's better this way. I like this. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no, I like it this way too. It's more fun to hang out. What I do is, I try to play what's new, and I try to throw some favorites on as well. And I just put that on the next week's playlist, you know, so people still get their plays and stuff like that, which is important to me. But, so I guess we got about 7 minutes until the show's over. I wasn't planning on doing this. I wasn't even thinking about this, but I guess we have to move into our goodbyes and kind of like, what do you have to promote section of the show? Did this feel fast to you guys? I know we always say this, but
It
for me,
always does. Dude.
it felt
Every
super
time.
fast for me. Indigo's probably like, thank God. It felt like 1,000 years I'm falling asleep, right?
Nah, I could probably go for another hour or so. It's been fun.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it was a good hang.
My favorite shows are the ones where I don't realize that it's about to be over. You know what I mean? Because it's just been fun, just like chatting it up and like listening to music together and everything. But so I don't know. I feel like we've mentioned your music a little bit during this show. But what do you have to promote going forward? Is there anything other than this new song that's out that you want to announce or promote for either of your projects or this project?
We've got a lot of stuff in the works. So I guess stay tuned. Follow Spring Break 83 on Instagram. I personally am hoping to have my second album with my solo act Indigo out mid this year, hopefully.
Oh, wow. Looking forward to that. I was unaware of
and then
that.
I just have a bunch of collaborations coming out too, but yeah, I need to chase up 10 on my album.
Yeah, that's excellent. I'm really glad you told me that. You heard it here. Apparently everyone else knew, right? And I'm like, wow. Everyone's known for months or something.
You're the only one shocked. That's hilarious.
Right, everyone's like, uh-huh. So, anyways, what about you?
We've been following.
Right, we pay attention to Indigo, actually. What about you, Adam? Anything on the 1086 front coming out new, or is this like the focus now at the moment?
So I have like maybe I'll just say three tracks that I could release on my own. A couple of them I've held on for a little bit and you're not sure what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
The main focus has been, working with Indigo and doing the spring break stuff. That's where I would like my focus to be. But
Yeah.
I think after this release and then, us talking about wanting to put out, a full album or whatever will give us time to kind of step back from it for a little bit. But
Do you have songs that you've written for like your own kind of thing, and you're like, wow, Indigo would probably sound great on this, like that kind of thing, and you're of merge them into Spring Break 83 songs?
Yeah, I actually wrote a song called Heartbeat that she jumped on. And
Oh, great.
It was going to be, so I held off on that. I was like, fine. I was like, this sounds like a Spring Break 83, so we'll save it for that.
Right. Isn't that
As far
fun
as
when you're
my own
working with
stuff.
somebody like Indigo? You're like, all these songs would be improved by her being
exactly.
on it.
Yeah. I'm just going to wipe my vocals clean.
Right,
Just,
right.
yeah. But we're also going to redo the song Stay, which is one of my earlier songs.
Okay.
Actually going to do it again.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, we almost played that. We almost played that, but because of Indigo's recommendation, but we opted out for various reasons after everybody abandoned us in the pre-call yesterday. So
Yeah.
and Adam
As
got
far
down
as
to
my own
business.
stuff, like I have next month on the 20th, I'll be releasing the cover of Joe's In the Beginning.
Okay,
I
great.
made it retro wavy.
Nice.
So I got that coming up. Not original, but new for me.
Yeah.
And then after that, I mean, try to fix those tracks that got messed up when Ableton went down, and keep getting our stuff pumped out.
So is it where's like the hub of following you? Is it Instagram mostly, or another social media platform?
Yeah, Instagram for my music stuff. So it's just 1086.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Other
everyone's
than that,
always
I mean,
got
I
one
have-
place, that they focus on the most. So I always want to make sure everyone
I'm
has
either
that.
there or posting little things on my YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing Facebook less and less these days, but for a while,
I actually deactivated my Facebook. Like, I just got tired of it. It just
well, for Synthwave,
like
if you
you're-
remember, Facebook kind of used to be the hub, a number of years ago, and it seems like Instagram more recently has become the thing that most artists are focusing on.
yeah. Well, I deactivated my personal Facebook.
Yeah.
So my artist page kind of went with that. It just felt like walking down the halls of high school and like nobody's talking to you. And
Right.
I was like, all right, this isn't fun anymore. So, and Instagram, like the strangers you meet on the internet tend to be so supportive, and that's why I like Instagram so much, because people who don't know anything about you, they don't know your religion, they don't know your orientation, anything, but
Yeah.
they tend to be super supportive, and that's just what I'm here for.
Yeah, me too. That's one thing I love about the community as well. Man, I've heard that from a few people, and it kind of warms my heart when I hear that, because I feel the exact same way.
Yeah. I mean, it really shouldn't matter. We should all just be, we share one planet. We've
Right.
said that, we say this like all the time, but
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to thank you guys again for being on. Indigo, thank you for waking up at the crack of dawn. Well, all three of us are like on our 8th cup of coffee, like eating breakfast, and you're like sitting in bed trying not to be loud on a phone or something. I appreciate that very much.
Oh, my pleasure. I am actually going to the final Lord of the Rings movie. They've been playing the trilogy in the movie theaters.
Nice.
And it's the extended version, so it's about 4 hours long.
Right.
And I'm like, how am I going to stay awake for this?
I had a mission once to watch them all, and all the extendeds in a row, and we were going to do this. But I think I made it through like half of the first one, and I was asleep. I love those movies. Don't get me wrong, but I think I was just too prepared. we started too late too. You think you got it, and I didn't. But no, one of my favorite series of all times. I used to go see them on at least one of them on. I have memories of seeing them on Christmas Day. You know, like that kind of thing. When I was younger, visiting my grandparents. So it was a good nostalgic memory with that stuff. But so we have 2 songs that we're going to play out the show with. Thank you again for being on. We'd love to have you back, either separately or together, in the future, if you're willing to do this again. I had a really fun time this show.
Yeah, cool.
Dude, like I said, this is like my first actual interview since 2019, so I'm all for it.
Excellent.
Hey, all right.
That's awesome. So as far as Discord goes, so you don't have to mute, I'm going to hang up the call. And then if you guys want to talk for a bit, you can, or I'm sure you needs to get going. But yeah, so just as soon as we move on to the music, I'll hang up, and then you won't be coming through the stream anymore. So,
all right.
And thanks.
And just as always, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and make your day great.
Yep. And thank you again for everybody in the chat. It was a really active chat today, which we always love. And we will see everybody next week. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Later.
Later.
Bye.